What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Miami Streetz YouTube channel. On today's episode, I am going to show you guys how I set up my alignment and my camber on my no prep car. A lot of people have been asking how I set this up, and today I'm going to show you guys how I do so. So for today's video, what I'm using is the Sky RC setup station. This is the one for the 10 scale cars. It's not the one for the short course like you would normally use for a short course no prep car. This is a buddy of mine that I'm borrowing, so shout out to him for letting me use it. So straight to the point, I'm gonna show you guys what I do. You guys can see that's it has a bit of positive camber, but this one is a little bit off. And I don't know if you can tell. You can tell it's on that 1 degree. And on this one, it's a little bit past that 1 degree. So all I'm going to do is just adjust it. I go here to the camber link. And then I just... Oh, no, it's going the opposite way. And then boom. Right on the money. So you want to kind of give it a little shake on the suspension because it does tend to adjust. So one thing to note, you got to have your battery on the car when you're doing this, because if you don't, you're gonna align the car with the camber and all that, and the moment you put your battery on, it'll change up the camber completely. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how I set up my toe in and toe out. It's super simple. I don't have the proper setup station that there's a plate that goes over and that you adjust the toe in and toe out. So how I do it is just eyeballing it. I'm going to put the wheels on and I'm going to go outside and I'm going to show you guys now in just a sec. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to zero out. Oh, you can see here, see it focuses. You want to zero out your steering trim and make sure this servo horn is aligned correctly. If you guys do have questions on how to align that, just let me know and I'll give you guys a step-by-step process, or I can make a video for you guys as well if you like to. So let's get to it. Alright, so first thing I like to do is put the car in a leveled surface. Doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but if you do have somewhat of a slope, you are gonna have kind of troubles trying to do this. I would have done it here on my street, but it does have a crown. As you can see, there's a drainage, so it is gonna have a dip on that side and a dip on this side. So the sidewalk does the best. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive the car without touching the steering. Right off the bat, it's going left on me. So this is what we're gonna do. Adjust this link that goes to your steering. I'm gonna give it a twist. Let me see. So that right there opened up the link, so it made the wheel kind of straighten up. So let's try this out again. Alright guys, see, just so you know, you cannot touch the steering wheel. You gotta let the car do its thing. So just give it some gas. Still going a little left on me, but it did straighten out a lot better than what it did before. So let's adjust this one more time. Alright, so let's give it another, make sure this is straight. Let's give it another tweak. Alright, it's a lot better. Let's try it one more time. I think with one or two more adjustments, it should track straight. give it another turn. All right, let's try this again. All right, that's a lot better. All right, one more tweak should do it. Let's give it a little bit more. That should be good. Also, I like to turn the steering, make sure it corrects, because sometimes when you make an adjustment, you pick up the car, when you set it down, it'll tend to have the wheel kind of resting a certain direction. So give it a little wiggle, put it back dead center, and let's try it out. Nice. So it is going a little bit to the right. That's super easy to fix. All we gotta do is just touch up this side, because it does look like it's pointing outwards. It has a little bit of toe out, so let me adjust the other side and it should track pretty straight. Another thing, guys, you don't want to have the wheels pointing straight 100%. You want the wheels to have a bit of toe out, because that helps the car track straight a lot better than having it either dead on straight, because what it's going to do, it's going to start to fight each other. You can't align this like a real car would, where you would have them the toe perfectly dead point straight, and then as you drive it starts to kind of open up. With RC cars, it doesn't like that, so you're gonna want it to have a little bit toe out. All right, let's adjust this side now. Just give it a good turn, and that's about it. Let's try it one more time. All right, let's try this one more time. Adjust the wheels, and remember, guys, just gonna give it gas. You're not gonna steer it. Nice. All right, so I probably did a little bit too much on the adjustment, so I'm gonna go back a little bit. I'm gonna give it a little bit back out, so I'm gonna go back in on the adjustment, just a smudge. Probably give it a little. All right, let's try it again. That is pretty much on the money. Track's pretty straight. I am a little bit meticulous, so I am gonna give it a little bit more. Just a smudge. I'm gonna give it was going. Hey, I'm watching you, buddy. Don't be looking at my nuts. Look at the RC car. All right, enjoy the rest of the video. So right a little bit, so I'm gonna give it right about this much. I'm gonna turn the car around. Turn. Let me try that again. It is a little tricky when you're just kind of setting up the car and not following kind of a line on the road or anything like that. So it is a little bit tricky. What I would suggest doing, if you guys have a public road, try to go white marking lines on the road and try to kind of follow the car on top of that. Perfect. That to me right there is perfect. So that's pretty much how I adjust my toe in and toe out, guys. I hope this video helped you guys out. This is not really too much rocket science behind it. It's pretty simple. It is a little time consuming. If you guys, you know, do want to save yourself the time, just end up buying the proper setup station that comes with the toe in and toe out template plate. It does save a lot of time. You don't have to go through this process. But if you don't want to buy all that and you want to do it like how I'm doing it, here's the video for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked the video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe, share the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.